So, last session, the group, having decided to head to the desert town of Canopus to find the relic of Incendium there, set out on their journey. After making a little way stop in the town of Altair, makes their way across the worst part of the desert, having just missed a military convoy bringing supplies to the city, having to go on their own. The first night, they find themselves in a couple of old abandoned buildings, and during the night, Lyric, on her guard watch, hears a voice echo from the desert asking, "Where is he? Where is he?"
Does Lyric recognize his voice?
It is a voice you have never heard before.
Okay.
Do you say the town or city of Kenobi? Hello
Canopus.
there. Hello there.
Istanbul is Constantinople. Istanbul. Lyric's gonna. Are there windows where she can see outside in this building?
Well, it's a roofless building, so you can kind of peek out above the walls and stuff.
All right, she's gonna be very sneaky and kind of peek her head out and see what's going on. Sneaky like.
Okay. Check what the perception is. So as it starts taking a couple steps, looks around, starts walking towards the building you're in, Lyric.
Um. Hmm. All. At this point, there's no point in trying to be quiet about this. She'll just go and, hey, everyone, wake up! There's somebody outside.
Electra kind of opens her one eye, nods.
Let's see.
And she starts slinking away this way.
Victor would Victor would probably grab the like depending where he set himself where he's how he set himself up at night, like leaning against the wall, immediately grab the weapon, his nearest weapon. And just kind of eye the window, eye the door before looking back to Lyric and just he's not saying it, but he's just kind of very quietly mouthing where.
She'll kind of like point over her shoulder toward the south end of the building.
Victor will nod. He's not going to move just yet.
Oh,
He's
great. The south end of the building where I just happen to be.
Well, no one said you have to go room by yourself, buddy. You made that decision all yourself. Speaking of which, it since Victor, since he's not the greatest though, armor, even with his armor off, which I should probably note that. Give me one moment, because we did rework Kai in the middle of the night. There we go. But yeah, his stuff isn't great. He's gonna send Pupper to go check on Neil there, make sure he's awake and aware before before our potential ambush. So, does it all need to roll like stealth check to keep quiet?
You can, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go, Pupper. That is a 22.
Okay. You're welcome to make a stealth check too, Victor.
For him just staying where he is.
Well, did you stand up or get up from your sleeping position?
Well, remember okay, yeah, he did get up from sleep position, but he hasn't really moved out of it.
Have you
He's kind of,
unequipped? Have you taken off your plate armor?
oh yeah,
Okay. Yeah, then you're fine. That was my bigger question. If you don't have your plate armor on, you're good.
yeah, I did actually, I marked it on my sheet to make sure that it's not currently on. Again, there's penalties for sleeping with armor. Last I checked.
Yep.
Also, it's just uncomfortable in general.
I
Yeah, the only
saw
thing
you
was,
in there, lady. Tell me, do you know where the Baron is?
Which Baron is this person asking about?
You have no idea.
Lyric will just kind of shout up into the air. Which Baron?
There's only one Baron that's around here, and you should know who that is. You will taste my vengeance.
Me, there's only one Baron.
The crowned man told me. I would find him here. I can't sense him, which is wrong.
This guy's nuts.
hey, Lyric, can we still detect undead?
Lyric does not have detect undead.
Oh, that's gonna make things. That's annoying. Shoot.
Hodor. Hodor. Uh,
I need to get a better look at this guy. I'm gonna have Pupper. I'm gonna have Gnarl, our mascot. Go get a closer look at this gentleman. Since Victor can just view his senses. He's going to sneak out the door.
Popper, no!
Quiet, there. I have a plan. It's not a good plan. It's not even. It's not even a long plan.
It's
But
just
it's a plan.
Popper, no!
So Pupper's going to sneak out the building, well, the ruins, and while Victor's viewing through his senses, he's going to get a look at this guy and see if there's anything recognizable about him, or like anything of note.
Okay, give me a perception check.
Mine's are well, actually, it should be mine's, I guess, since I'm viewing through his senses. I'm still on Pupper. 1 second. There we go. Now back onto Victor. That's a 15. I see that one.
So yeah, this guy looks like a zombie from what you can see looking at him, but his eyes seem to burn. What is it? Burn with like a resolve. Like they're not lifeless eyes. They're like he's dead set on something.
Sounds like Revenant. Do I recognize the voice at all?
Give me a history check.
While Nildir's doing that, Victor would say that it's a weird looking zombie.
Oh, Dr. Zayas. Dr. Zayas, Dr. Zayas. 23.
No, you don't recognize this voice. This is no one you've met before.
Fair enough.
Although it does sound raspy and hoarse.
Does Victor recognize the voice? Or recognize now you can actually see him? Does anything about him look familiar?
With that perception, he doesn't look familiar, and No, you off looking at this guy, he's no one you've met before.
Dr. Zayas. Oh, Dr. Zayas.
He is clearly in like desert folk kind of
Desert
clothing,
fashion.
like he's
Got
from
it.
around here.
He's dressed in desert fashion.
Yeah.
Oh my god, desert fashion.
He must be with the Fremen. Sorry,
He must be from Gerudo Town. Gerudo Village. Can we determine if we were to see him,
Halud, where are you?
would we be able to determine what era he's from based on the style of his garments?
Oh, what was that name?
I just said I was joking. I said Shia.
Okay, I just want to make sure that was a joke because I recognize the name. Like, wait, why are we talking about Sam? I know it was Sam or a joke, but is that for real or okay? Not just a joke. Got it.
Dr. Zayas. Dr. Zayas. Dr. Zayas.
So,
Tell me then, have you seen the Baron? And he's kind of like trying to beat this wall to get into the area with you.
Yeah, I know a lot of barons. You're gonna have to give me a name. And if you can see him pounding on the wall, he's just gonna ready. He's gonna ready a spell. Actually, he's gonna ready a scorcher.
I rolled something for him. How do I want to do this now?
Oh boy, did I just find the DM's trap card? I think I did.
Did you what?
Did I find the DM's trap card? I'm saying that I triggered something.
You're spies for him. You must be. Boys, it's time to fight. Where's initiative on this thing again?
Oh boy.
They move things again.
Yeah, I should remind
Oh, no,
me.
I'm just...
Make sure new compendium is off. Because wait a minute.
Just a second. It's somewhere. Has old
There
ones
you
in
go.
there. Let me delete those.
No problem.
Really?
Really, really. Also, yeah, they've been moving stuff around. It's annoying. Alright. What time to be alive? I rolled a 4.
As he's saying that, 3 other undead abominations seem to form themselves out of the sand.
Hang on. Okay, I got to. Watch what we get. Yeah, oh, look at that. A better
Oh,
initiative.
did I get back just in time for combat?
Yeah.
Yes.
You know it. You love it.
Oh, sorry, I just had to let Dog go out.
No problem.
I am here. I'm good for the rest of the session. I had to just take care of that once. Click at my token and we can get going.
With that, Nildir is up first.
Okay. What are we fighting, or what do we see?
One kind of really mummy-looking zombie in desert attire, and then 3 other undead abominations that look more armored.
Cool. Just doing a quick little thing there. Save settings. Cool beans. Do I have any idea or clue where the things that were attacking us are?
Yeah, you can see them.
Okay, I just want to make sure because I don't want to be like, oh, they're there on the map. I know where they are. It's like, I just want to kind of avoid being meta. So that's the dude over here that was on the right that was being loud and shit.
Yep.
Are we able to just stand up and see over the walls, or are they not that corroded?
Some are chest high, some are over your head, but most of those spots you could, yes. Unless say you slept in the room where everything is over your head high.
Cool. I just confirm. I'm gonna step outside so I can see what's going on. Should have enough movement. Yeah. Oh shit. There's a thing. Sorry, I'm just quick doing a thing. I'll go ahead and blast it.
So anyway, you came out blasting.
Anyway, I came out blasting with a shatter.
Which one you doing that to?
The thing in front of me right here.
Okay.
That's a con save.
Unfortunately, that guy is going to make the save.
I guess he'll only take 7 damage then. Does Nildir have any idea what the hell this thing is?
Give me a Arcana check with advantage.
Coolio to the beans. Alright. 17.
Yep, you know that these are whites. Stuff you don't want to attack you because they can drain your life force.
Cool.
And you're pretty sure the other things are Revenant.
Alright. Let's do this. How about it's my turn?
That's the end of your turn?
As the end of my turn.
Okay. Well, the guy you just decided to shatter is going to run up to you.
Go for it.
And he is going to make an attack with his longsword.
At disadvantage.
Fair enough. That disadvantage saved you, because that turned into from 22 to a 9.
Sounds good.
I just want to say, since you use Shatter, even though he doesn't have working eardrums, you probably just rattle his funny bone. It distracts him from everything. Rattle them, boys.
Rattle 'em, boys.
And he's gonna make another attack with the longsword, but this one's glowing with an eerie undead light, necrotic light to it.
Go for it.
That's a nat 20, but disadvantage.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to be
Grab one,
17 to your AC.
That'll hit.
What was that?
That'll hit.
That'll hit.
I have an
Okay.
AC of 13.
I rolled low on this, so it's only going to be 3 necrotic damage, but that damage cannot be recovered until you take a long rest.
So I am. Hold on. I'm going to take 1 damage because of this. I am resistant to necrotic damage, and my hit point maximum can't be decreased.
Okay, then. You just take 1 damage.
Thank you, Necromancy.
Eh.
Yo, I got 69 health. Nice.
Nice.
That will end his turn. Lyric, you are up.
Lyric's gonna walk this way
Walk this way.
and slap Victor with that.
Thank you. A quick question. Are you using holy water or using powdered silver and iron?
Holy water.
Ah, so you just douse them with holy water. Right.
But yeah, my thing is, if you're using a
Bucket
spell,
water.
you could, if it's consumed it, you have to have that component on you to use it.
I had 1 vial of holy water left.
Anything else you can do?
Not yet. No, that'll be my turn.
Oh, Revenant Boy is up.
Screamy boy, got it.
He is going to jump over here and run at, at Victor. Well, not
Quick
run.
question.
Yeah?
I did say before we started, Victor was running a spell the moment he saw his ugly mug.
Fair enough.
I did say he was running a Scorcher.
Yep, you did say that.
So that will go, so immediately as he leaps to the wall, Victor Alacablams with a Scorcher, so let me get that
With a
spell.
scorching ray.
No, Agnazar's Scorcher. It's just a big...
I just realized I forgot to roll one person's initiative.
Who?
Our Smasher of the Skull variety.
Oh, he's
No.
already. He just showed up.
Oh, Skull's here?
He
Greetings.
just popped in Discord a second ago. Did you not hear him?
Okay, yeah, you hear screaming and the sounds of battle. Roll me initiative.
Okay. Barely got rolled in here.
Yeah, I'll wait till that goes through.
I'm
I'll
a
do my
frying
thing.
pan and into the shit show.
It's just the way we like it.
Loading.
Wait, like it? That's not quite the most accurate word for the situation.
Whatever that.
Out of the frying pan and into the litter box.
17.
Yeah. I can't think of
My
anything good.
initiative for 17 is wherever I happen to go. There you go.
You know, screw it, we ball.
Oh, there you go.
Just a
Yeah,
second here, I'll
what's
get that fixed in a second.
Yep,
Yep.
and we get a chance.
Take your time. Just like, what happened?
We're getting attacked in the middle of the night. In the dark of the night, they will come for us.
Oh, good.
But yeah, what did your attack do, Victor?
Please, first off, please make a dexterity saving throw. The DC of 16.
And he got 17, so he's gonna save.
Okay, so half damage. That's a shame. That was a good fire amount of fire.
What?
He will be taking. It's
Must be new.
when you have it. It's near 7 or 8. I always forget which.
It's
it goes
7, it
down.
rounds down unless specified to round up.
Thank you. 7 fire damage. And Victor's gonna read himself in a ball of fire. Because, we have fun here.
Okay, and then he's going to come up and punch you in the face.
Ah!
Rude.
With disadvantage, correct?
I believe so. Let me, 'cause I think he just takes 1d4 fire damage. But let me double check.
Well, no, because of the protection from good and evil.
Oh, yes.
Fortunately, that's still going to be 19.
Actually, hold on a second.
Oh, not 19, 22, sorry. I rolled really good, again.
That does, considering my armor's off, yeah, that does hit me.
Okay, let me...
Also, while you're doing that, what was it?
That's going to be 12 bludgeoning damage.
One second, give me hold that thought. I need to also keep track of the fact this is a big ass line. 3 feet long and 5 feet wide. Okay, yeah, no, that would not hit anything. But everything, that would be a half a fire there. Anyway, you were saying?
You take 12 bludgeoning damage.
12 bludgeoning damage. Okay.
And you said you're wreathed in fire, so that does some damage to him?
Yes, it does. It does do 1d4 fire damage. So I will get that rolled up in a moment. Please take 2 fire damage.
He's gonna see that you're on fire, so he's not gonna punch you again. And he's gonna take a swing a punch at Lyric instead. That's gonna be 20 to your AC.
That'll hit.
Gonna be 13 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And does that break your concentration?
No, because it's 13, right? Yeah, it will do it because of how concentration is. It's either whatever above 10 or 10. So.
Yeah, I did forget to do Electra, so I'm gonna have her do her attack here. Just a second. Yeah, she's going to attack this guy. That is a hit. Time to roll that sneaky sneak damage.
I forgot who Electra is.
That's Electra's one of the Alice's daughters that came with us.
Yep.
She's our long story short, NPC, but he's also really good sneaking and a part of the company. So.
Checking here. Weapon did I give her? And the basic dagger. So she deals 40 sneak damage. She just downs this guy instantly.
What the?
Actually, you could... well, no, I'll save it till later.
She basically goes up behind him and slits his throat, and he just crumbles over.
Oh damn! Look at him!
Oh yeah.
And as you're doing that, we'll jump back to Mountain Blood. As you hear people screaming coming from the other building, you decided not to sleep in.
Okay, so just so my above game, I know where I'm sitting at. This is a whole separate building, and I just need to run out and see what's going on.
Yep.
Okay. Oops. Ah, crap. Stupid.
Huh, literally that. For some reason, I know why I thought this. I was my brain's in 3.5 with the 3.5 and thinking sneak attack doesn't work against undead, but no, this is 5.8, different ruling.
I just had a brownout.
Did you just
Ew.
run out? Gross.
Yeah, long stories for Soul Smasher and Chad. There's a storm in Mississippi G's area, so
Yeah, so
things
he's
might
on
get a
to
little
It
rough.
missed me. It missed me.
Okay, so
I
I'm
posted a
gonna
picture
need-
of what it was and where I live in the private room if you want to see what happened.
Huh.
The circle is where I live.
Yeah, I figured as much. Also, that is damn close. Can still expect the area though, so it'll mess up.
I
the
mean, it's
areas.
not as bad as a couple Mondays ago. We had 27 confirmed tornadoes.
Ew.
Ugh.
And you're not even in Tornado Alley.
I did a movement. I'm gonna just go into. I'm gonna rage, and then I am gonna throw my elemental cleaver at this one right here, if it's still alive.
Oh yeah, he had some damage
He's
to
alive.
him.
I only did a little bit to him.
Elemental damage I'm gonna be looking at is gonna be cold damage if I can hit him. I'm gonna throw down an attack of 18.
18 will hit.
With 10 slashing, normal slashing with an extra d6, which I'm going to throw down here.
With 37 elemental damage, hell yeah.
So, for 4 cold damage.
So 10 slashing, 4 cold.
Yep.
Okay.
And we'll do another quick cleaver. Ew, gross. 10. Actually, what they give me
That's
advantage
an now
for
one.
rage.
High or low?
High?
I swear to God, if I end up with an axe in my face, I'm gonna be pissed.
Roll that elemental damage.
Yeah. 1.
Nildir, as you take 13 slashing and 1 cold damage.
Motherfucker!
Sorry.
Fucking ow!
That's it.
Okay. So another white comes up on this side of you, Nildir.
You know what?
Luckily, you can't get flanked because of Doggo, but
Doggo, save!
as he swings at
Good
you
dog.
with his life-draining sword.
At regular to hit, regular roll.
Yep. That's going to be 23 to your AC.
That'll hit.
As you take 4 necrotic damage. So that'd be half down to 2 for you.
So I'll just take 2 necrotic damage.
Yep.
Goodness.
All
As he comes in with another swing with his longsword.
Uh-huh.
That's going to be 25 to your AC.
I'll hit.
That'll be 9 slashing damage.
Cool.
It is Pupper's turn.
Pupper is going to use the is going to use a bit of thaumaturgy and just bark as loudly as he can to keep distract the
Be the goodest boy.
Yeah, quick question though, dude. Which one would you like help with?
Oh, one on the left's taking damage. The one on the right, not so much.
Yeah, so you have using the help action, basically doing that to do for the help action to eat Nildir against this guy. And now it'll be Pupper's turn.
Sweet.
So there's your advantage.
Victor, you are up.
All right. Victor's going to bonus action summon his armor on, because it's not fun getting backhanded in the face by a big hulking monster, and he's going to go for the attack. Actually, hold on. I got something special. Give me a second. That's right. Because of my abilities, I can do this, which is make my attacks and train them out for a weapon cantrip. So yeah, I can't do that. The thing I was gonna do was chill touch, but that's a touch action, not a range action, not a melee attack. Anyway, first attack. Where's my fancy template now? Bear with me one second, people. Ah, there's. Now that that's dealt with. Yeet. Oh, I need 12 to hit, because he doesn't have advantage, does he? No. No, but protection against good evil doesn't give it advantage.
The 12 will unfortunately miss.
That's a shame. Second attack, and this one is going to be with Green Flame Blade. $19 to hit.
19 will hit.
Okay, now it's been a bit. I think he takes. Yeah, so does the attack's normal damage, so. He takes 10 slashing damage, 1 acid, and then he takes the relevant fire damage. And what level are we at? 10. Perfect. So he would take 1d8 plus spellcasting modifier. There we go. Sorry, it's been a hot minute. Just 3 plus 8. Oh, 3 plus. Hold on. Did I say spellcasting modifier? Yeah, that's 3 plus 4. 7 fire damage. So that's my action. That is the bonus action. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh, he does, and because Eldritch Strike, he does have disadvantage to my next spell. It requires a safety throw.
Okay.
Anyway,
Anything else you can
that's
do?
it. Nope, that's it.
Okay, so it's Electra's turn. he's gonna go up here. And she's gonna cast Scorching Ray on this guy. This year, generate 3 fireballs and chuck them at him. This guy.
Watch out, nail deer. Don't get hit. Best, but
Oh, whoops! I didn't mean to do that.
that's still a 25 to hit, so that hits.
Are you sure?
Ooh, that's a good roll. That's 9 fire damage. Second fireball, she's going to send it the same guy. That's 14, so that'll hit. That's going to be 10 fire damage. And the third fireball. That's going to be 17, so that hits as well.
Baby
For
burn.
8 fire damage. That is going to end her turn. It's the guy in front of you's turn, Nildir, and he's going to do that same necrotic sword swing at you.
Mm-hmm.
As he drops his sword.
Oh,
Wow.
sad face.
Big Sag.
And he's going to take his other action to, rest of his action to pick it up. And you are up.
I'm up. Okay. What could little old me possibly do?
I just realized I calculated her damage wrong on that sneak attack. It was actually over 50 damage.
Jesus.
Huh.
You know what? I'm gonna move down. and
He
I'll
may be
move over
higher
to-
level than you think.
and I'll move over to this guy.
Okay, he does get to do his reaction against you to make a swing.
Fair. Fair.
And that's, just a second here. Open up his character sheet for that. 10, yeah, that misses.
All right. I will go ahead and launch a firebolt at this guy over here.
This one you said?
Yeah, the one Doggo's giving me the help action with.
Okay.
Because I figured I needed to get some distance between me to use some fire.
He's going the distance.
Roll to hit.
I can find my way. I can go the distance. Will a 16 hit?
Yes.
Fuck yeah, it definitely does. How much damage? 14 fire damage.
Anything else you can do?
Hmm. Not that I care to do right now. So I'm done.
Okay. Lyric, you are up.
I have an above game question.
Yes.
Last time I was here, Lyric was getting something mage. Did she get that?
Oh, yeah, I totally forgot to give you that. Yeah, you do have a +1 rapier that has, what spell did I say was in that one?
Okay. That's fine. Just figured I would ask. I wanted shatter on it.
Yes, you did get
Or,
shatter on it. So basically, you can use that spell once a day in that rapier.
Okay. Perfect.
Regenerates on a long rest.
Perfect. Make sure. Okay. All right. Well, she's gonna pull out that rapier and stab the revenant that's in front of her. That's a 22.
22 will hit.
Okay. 13 plus 5, so 18 damage in total.
Where'd the 5 sneak come from again?
Oh, we got a level up last time, and I put it into rogue.
Okay.
Ah, nice.
And a rouge, nice.
Baller.
And what are you doing again that makes you get the sneak damage?
Rogue sneak attack.
But do you have advantage?
Yeah. An enemy is engaged with an ally.
I forgot about that part of it. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
There you go.
Just advantage or if they're engaged with another ally.
Yeah. Boom.
Yeah. You don't have advantage on the attack roll if another enemy of the target is within 5 feet of it. So yeah.
Yep, and as
I
long as
forgot
you
you
don't
took a
have
level in-
disadvantage from anything. You can, yep.
And I assume you're not casting shatter out of it, right?
No, because that would be an action.
Okay. Anything else?
Unless I get additional effects with it, with my rapier.
Nope.
Okay. I'm gonna shift this way.
Okay.
Shifty.
Yeah, that will be my turn.
Mountain Blood, you are up.
Alright, so I'm just gonna go ahead and move. I thought I mentioned this one before. Bunk up right next to the one I was trying to go for before. And then I will melee slash at them with Great Axe.
Swing away.
That way I don't accidentally hurt them. Anybody
Swing
else?
away,
26
swing away.
with 11 slashing.
I want to end this guy's existence.
Oh, I'm just gonna chop across the head, see him drop, and then cut him down the middle from neck to leg. Nice slashy.
As he crumbles and kind of turns to sand as he dissipates.
Sweet. And yeah, pretty sure I used all of my movement. I'm half tempted to use my extra attack or this guy here, but I also don't want to hit Neil Deer again because I'll feel bad. Even more.
Now you're in a rage. Would your character be thinking that much?
Probably not in a rage.
So I'd say they'd probably attack.
So we'll take the risk.
I was so hoping for another Nat 1 to show up there.
I would have been like, son of a bitch!
There would have been a hug to
Unfortunately, the
follow.
13 just straight up misses, so.
No, fair enough. That'll end it.
You're still on fire, right, Victor?
Yes.
Oh yeah, so, Revenant Boy is gonna punch at you, Lyric. It's under 10, that's gonna miss.
Yep.
Gonna punch again. So that's gonna be 15.
That'll miss.
Okay. What else this guy can do? Unfortunately, you're not his actual target. No, there's nothing else you can do. So the white by Nildir is up. He's going to take a swing at you with that life-draining blade.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, that is a nat 20.
Okay.
Sorry,
Wow,
man.
what a shitty roll for damage. That's going to be
Thank God.
5 necrotic damage.
Oh my
Have
god.
the
I'm
two.
And he's going to swing at you with his long sword, which is going to be 12.
12 will miss.
Okay. Upper is up.
Upper, considering he has pack tactics, because he's based on a hound, he's gonna go
Yo.
for the bite. He's gonna try and
Yo.
take a bite out of these criminal scummen attacking us.
Yo.
Okay.
Alright, so let's see, bite would be here with advantage. Oop, and for some reason rolled all of it. 19 to hit.
19 will hit.
And it's 6 piercing damage.
Okay.
Best Doge.
Now let me adjust that real quick.
Anything else you can do?
That's pretty much it.
Okay. Victor, you are up now.
Alright.
As you see Lyric bob and weave out of the way of these two punches this zombie-like creature threw at Lyric.
Yeah. Swoosh, swoosh.
There. No, yes. So that's what I was trying to think what I wanted to do. You know what would be really fancy right now?
Drink.
Let me ask this question. Normally, if I cast a ranged cantrip, does that inspire an attack of opportunity?
I believe so.
I
Unless
was
you have
under the impression that
Warcaster, I think.
If you cast a ranged spell in melee, it only is a disadvantage.
Okay. Let me double check.
I may be wrong, but that's just how I had remembered it, that you only get disadvantage. It may be a Pathfinder thing that you get an attack of opportunity.
Yeah, or it might be an earlier edition I'm thinking of.
Well,
'Cause that
Pathfinder was
definitely was the
based
case.
off a third edition.
Well, Pathfinder 1, and a little bit of 2, but yes.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
a
sure
little bit of
don't get-
Pathfinder 2 is based off of 4th edition.
Yeah. That's why I'm saying my brain might be in the wrong space. It is going to very much determine what I'm about to do.
Actually, I hit one of the side buttons on my mouse and it refreshed. It kicked me back a page.
Yeah, my buttons do the same thing on my mouse.
I'm not seeing anything in here specifically about it, I guess, so whatever.
Okay, so...
Dr. Zayas.
Well, I'm going to give Nildir some... Lyric some help, and we're going to cast... Chill Touch. So that's a ranged attack. Does a 17 hit?
17 will hit.
And they're gonna take 7 necrotic damage, and but that's not the point. 'Cause I'm pretty sure he's probably resistant against it. But until
Or
the
immune.
on a hit, the target has 2d8 necrotic damage and can't regain hit points until the start of its next turn. Until then, the hand clings to the target. If you hit an undead target, it also has disadvantage on attack rolls against you until the end of the. Oh, it's just you. I missed that part.
No.
That's a shame, 'cause I was hoping to get its disadvantage and everything. Alright, but there's an easy way out of this. We're gonna use action search, and it just start wailing on this guy instead. I don't know. I had a plan, but I didn't read it fully.
Yeah, it's always good to have a plan.
The worst enemy to all plans reading.
13 to hit.
13 will miss.
Damn. Well, time for second attack, because action search gives me my full attack action, my full action back.
Wait a minute. Oh, never mind.
Yeah, it's real. Because you can take one additional action, and the extra attack works with both.
No, it has disadvantage against you. I thought you maybe had advantage against it, but I guess not.
No, unfortunately not.
Nah.
Second attack, same as the first. That's 2 13s. You kidding me?
I mean, we are flanking. What is it? Bonus
Oh yeah,
2?
you're flanking. You get a
Oh
plus
yeah,
2.
we are flanking. So yeah, the first attack will hit then.
Yeah, both attacks will hit.
Oh, they will.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, flanking
Okay.
plus 2.
So the first attack is 9 slashing, 5 acid. And the second attack will do 14 slashing and 3 acid. He is also no longer wreathed in flames since he didn't do another fire attack.
Okay, that ends your turn.
Correct.
Okay, so Electra's gonna run up to this guy here and attack with her dagger. Gonna be 29 to hit. So with the dagger, that's going to be 11 damage piercing with the dagger, and then roll sneak attack because he's within 5 feet of an ally. .26 with the sneak. So basically, she stabs this thing in the throat, twists the dagger, and slits down its all the way down its sternum. As this thing is dead. This thing is just dead. It's dead again.
Not just once, but twice.
You rolled a lot higher on the first sneak, the other guy. But Nildir, you are up.
I am up, okay. So she just slit the one in front of me from pooter to snooter.
Well, no, the throat kind of down below its sternum, kind of like, and chopped up is what its heart would be.
I have to go back inside because everyone's dead out here.
Like I said, those things turned to sand when they died.
Huh. Yeah, sand. Sandy, 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 sandy. I want to go inside. Oh wait, no, that's off, not where I was. Hold on. Here. Boop, 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 boop. me to do this. There we go. Hello.
I didn't know they were welcome to the party.
Do we want to question this thing?
I
That's like
would,
the only
yes.
thing. That's the only thing I'm going to throw out because that's all I can really get out in the 6 seconds. If we're going to try, if we want to question this thing. Sorry, what was the answer?
Absolutely, yes.
That should be good enough. Yeah, that'll work. That only works on a willing target. That is not at all what I'm trying to do. So, Mr. Timmy G, ODM,
Yes.
get bubbled. I'm gonna put a bubble around this guy.
Okay.
All right.
So the guy's trapped in a bubble.
So let's have a talk. And that's where my turn will end.
Lyric, what do you wish to do?
So it sounds like we're not going to be attacking this thing?
Oh, you can't. Unless you use Disintegrate to get rid of Nelia's Wall of Force.
Or break my concentration.
I mean, I have other things than doing damage, but
It's more of what we want to be able to ask questions about, like, why does it think I'm a Baron? Why is it out to kill me?
And this gives us 10 minutes to do stuff.
Yeah.
shield, disengage, and
But you don't have to
Back
disengage.
away?
He can't attack you.
okay. Well, she'll still back away, but if we're not trying to kill
He
this
does
thing,
try to
she'll-
punch you as you do that, but he hits a wall of force.
She's gonna step back and hold a spell.
Does that end your turn?
Yeah.
Okay, Mountain Blood, you are up.
Let's gonna move. Where am I at? Bubble right. And Ka-cha with the great axe.
He's in a bubble.
What kind of a bubble?
A wall of force bubble.
And Mountain Blood is in a murderous rage.
Go for it. It won't do shit, but go for it.
So even magic won't be able to affect
Nope.
it?
Immune to all damage. But you don't know that, so if you want to go for it,
Yeah.
you see him, go for it.
I'm just doing a quick read since I didn't read the Wall of Force thing. So
Okay.
oh, well that's fun. I'm gonna do it anyway. So, and it is what it is.
Yeah, you hit the thing and it does no damage.
Bong.
As your axe vibrates as it hits the wall of force. As it kind of vibrates through your body, through your arms, through the axe, your arms, your body, then your legs. Like an old-timey cartoon.
Yeah. resonates from top to bottom and back to the top again. Which causes some more infuriation, so he's going to go for it again. Yep. Of course that would happen.
High or low?
I want to say hi.
God damn it.
Did it hit Nildir
Roll your
again?
elemental damage.
Too many windows open. What the hell?
'Cause you're using elemental, right?
Fun. Yeah, sure.
Or is that only if you throw it?
I know for sure if I was throwing it, but let me see.
No, but do you do elemental damage on a normal swing, or is that only when you throw it?
That's what I'm trying to just double check right
Okay.
now. While you wildly infuse during your rage, the weapon damage type changes to the chosen one. When it hits and gains the thrown property, the normal range is 20, with the long range of 60. If you throw the weapon, it reappears in your hands. I think it's only when it's being thrown. If I hold it, I can use the bonus damage to change it. But yeah, I think it's only when thrown.
Okay. So, Nildir, you take 15 slashing damage.
I do believe he said roll
What
for
is
the
roll?
concentration. Yeah, it's concentration, so he gets the roll for to see if he can make his spell.
Concentration rolls are either half the damage or 10, whichever is higher.
Thank you, Mountain
I'm in a rage. I cannot apologize.
So that is a
that is
con
fair.
save or con check. There's a con check. I'm not a constitution boy.
Could have sworn concentration was a con save to resist losing concentration.
I'm like 90% certain it's a check. Either way, it's the same number.
Yeah. So might as well roll for him. I'll look it up later. Just...
It's still holding up for now.
Woo!
Constitution saving throw.
Yeah.
I can't be held for my responsibilities when I'm in a
But
rage.
if your save and normal check are the same, don't waste your time rerolling. It doesn't matter at that point.
Yeah, it's the
Yeah.
same number.
That was my point. Like,
DC equals
Okay.
10 or half the damage you take. So yeah, whichever number's higher.
Yeah, the number was 10 because the half damage would be 7.
Anything else you can do, Mountain Blood?
Nah, we good.
Any more pain you can inflict on me?
Give me one more turn.
Well, it's the Revenant's turn.
I'm assuming
As he
just
tries to
continues-
punch you through the wall, Mountain Blood, but does nothing. Upper's up.
Pupper's going to. You know what? Pupper's going to come in and become next to Victor. What was this movement? 35? Yeah, right there. Now blood is set because he can't reach Victor at the moment. Not on the side I want to, at least. Oh, he's 40 feet. Never mind. Never mind. Ignore me. I'm just being silly today. Okay. Yeah, that's about it.
Victor, you are up.
Victor's going to grab his shield and give his pupper a good old pat on the head, a boop in the snoot, and then turn back to our friend here. So you continue clawing that wall uselessly, or do you want to talk about why you're trying to kill me specifically?
You have to know where he is! As he's kind of like punching the wall.
I don't even know who you are, much less who who he is. Do you mind giving? If you give me some information, maybe I'll tell you.
That's a little too much for your turn to say.
Fair enough.
Basically, him yelling back at you is all you got. Anything else you want to do?
Well, Victor is going to back up specifically beyond. Let's see, what was it? 10 feet. Because he has something in mind. Another round of questions wouldn't bother him. Anyway, that's Victor's turn.
Just a second. Okay, yeah. As Electra starts moving in, Nildir, you're up.
All right. Unfortunately, Wall of Force is a concentration spell. If it wasn't a concentration spell, I'd put Mountain Blood in his own separate bubble. But since we still have this guy, let's try negotiation. If you can calm down, we can take down the bubble. What do you say? Can we talk this out?
Starts punching at you again.
That's what I thought.
Are you gonna move away from Mountain Blood?
Yeah, I'm gonna kind of move over here by Victor. So I'm not within striking distance.
That would be for the best.
Where are we going to?
You're Battle Blood. You're enraged. You see enemy. You're trying to punch enemy. Nildir's not enemy.
Anything else you can do then? Want to do then, Nildir?
Yeah, I'm good here.
Lyric, you're up.
The Wall of Force is still up?
Yep.
Okay, she's just gonna continue holding her spell.
Mountain Blood, you are up.
Let's give her a good swing.
Okay.
23.
Yeah, it bounces off the thing, does nothing.
Of course, gonna keep going for it again. Common sense is not an option here.
Bounces off the wall, does nothing. Anything else you can do?
That'll be it.
Let me just double check something with raging here. After you miss those two attacks, your rage subsides because you didn't do any damage.
Okay.
So that's one of the conditions. You have to either take or do damage, or choose to end it. That's the ways it ends.
Okay.
But the Revenant is up.
Like, what? What just happened?
Everyone give me a quick perception check.
Oh, goody.
Question. Timmy G,
Yeah.
just phrasing question. In regards to raging, it only doesn't say you have to deal damage. It just says you have to make an attack against a hostile creature.
I'm counting it since it's the bubble that it doesn't count.
Fair, okay. So what are we doing? Perception?
Yep.
Perception.
Perception. 4.
Yeah, everyone notices this, but Nildir. Actually, no, you can have advantage. You can because you would have known this about undead.
Okay.
He's healing. His wounds are like closing up, and he's getting back to like he's not. I'm wording that poorly. Yeah, he's healing by not being attacked or anything.
That's true, because it's been what, 2 turns, correct?
Yep.
Yeah.
Since I did chill touch? Yeah.
And actually, that wouldn't stop that because that spell the book says it's only radiant or fire that stops it, but above
Okay.
game. So
Okay, I think that. Because I think the biggest thing it does is the undead target part afterwards. Anyway.
and that's a necrotic thing, so it stops a living being from healing. This thing isn't
Yeah.
living.
No, I caught it. Fair enough.
But it's Pupper's
Oh.
turn.
Harper's turn is going to back up. And that's gonna be his turn. Alright. And that's turns to Victor's turn. Last chance, buddy, as he starts to ready shatter. Give me a name. Last chance.
Ah!
Who are you after?
He's just screaming.
Okay, so he's going to... Victor's going to, at this point, ready in action. As soon as the wall drops, he's going to cast Shatter. And Victor is just going to tell Nildir, it's like, hold on, Lyric, highest damaging spell. Lyric is... Hey, Nildir,
Hey,
drop
wait,
the
what
wall.
damage?
I don't know. But I want to dust this man. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Shatter, restrained, I don't care.
Oh. Oh.
You see
Anybody
Electra
else?
prepare herself behind the wall over here.
Yeah. Then Victor will give it the audible shout and say, anybody who doesn't want to be blown to bits, step 15 feet back.
What are you trying to do, Victor?
We're gonna dust this bitch. So
All right, this thing wailing. How loud is it?
It'd probably be louder if it wasn't stuck in a wall of force.
it's a glass
Sounds like
it's
a
a
box.
force cage of emotion.
Well, Lyric's been holding a spell for a while. She's just gonna cast it right here, so that way the rest of the party's not in it, but at least the Revenant is.
Okay?
Because I've got a turn coming up anyway, so I might as well use it.
Yeah.
Hey, Nildir.
Also, just,
I will momentarily step in front of Victor. Just gonna sigh. Snap of his fingers is gonna lower the bubble. It'll just end his concentration.
Where are you dropping Shatter then, Victor?
directly on top of him. I'm pretty sure Mountain Blow will survive. It's concentration.
Victor, how much damage would that attack do? Just so I can player wise prepare myself.
Player wise, it does 3d8 thunder damage, but you have to make a concentration saving throw.
Constitution, you mean?
Constitution. So yeah, Constitution.
Okay, yeah. Both of you roll Constitution checks.
I will.
What's
Yeah,
the
no,
DC?
By all means.
Hold
Last
on. So he's casting a shatter spell in a sphere of silence.
Actually, wait a minute. How big is that sphere of silence?
20-foot radius. I put
That
it as
does-
far away from us as we
Oh.
could.
Roll the description for Shatter.
Yeah. See what
Yeah,
we
no, I
get.
think
I
that
got
would-
it right here.
60.
Yeah, I think
10-foot radius.
it does require sound.
Or damage on
You
a
silence
circle.
this whole room?
No, I silenced the corner where this thing is. So I put it in the corner. Hold on, let me get out of line. Let me draw it real quick. Here
Yeah,
it
I
is.
mean,
So
I'm-
one,
I'm
two. So
proficient.
yeah, the whole room's silent.
And that is a verbal
Eh.
spell.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Let's
yeah,
go.
you can't even
Let's do
cast
it.
it because it's you're
Go.
silenced.
So whatever concerns you have about this thing casting spells is probably not going to be able to because there's very few spells that don't use verbal components.
Oh, well, we are well aware.
Yeah, I'm well aware because I don't have any damaging spells that are not verbal.
So at least we're not dealing with him shrieking.
Every single one of my
Yep.
spells, minus counterspell, is verbal.
And my quote-unquote spell is all in my weapon. I don't even have to do anything. I just strike him down now.
So yeah, because you're in
Oh.
the thing of silence, you can't cast Shatter right now, anyways, Victor.
Hmm. Well, so that shows my plan of just blasting him with as much,
I will just...
basically Kamehameha him away as much power as we possibly could.
I was getting ready to shove a lightning bolt up his ass.
I mean, I was just ready to rage again and start slashing him until he's into...
Well, you still have movement, Neil dear.
Yeah, you might want to get out of the way, but Victor has no way to tell him that because it's just he's just mouthing, "Oh God damn it!
Hmm. Hmm.
Oh
Hmm.
God, damn
Hmm.
it!"
Hmm. Hmm. Hold on. Hmm. Hmm. Hold on 1 second. One quick. Fuck. Hold on.
1, 2,
Got a
3,
thing.
4...
I moved 5 feet.
5.
I'm gonna move 5 more feet. And I am going to hit him with my bonk stick.
Ooh.
Because that's all I can do.
Okay, roll to hit.
I'm gonna two-hand my bonk stick and I'm gonna bap.
I was gonna say...
13 probably does not hit.
13 does not hit.
Womp.
Womp womp.
And I don't care about this thing hitting me, but I don't want to be hit by Mountain Blood again, so I'm gonna go back by Victor, and if he wants to swing, he can.
Okay, so yeah, he's gonna make an opportunity attack with his fist.
East.
That's gonna be 19.
At disadvantage?
Did you? When does the
It refreshes at at the beginning of my turn.
Okay, so yeah. 18.
Hold, please.
Do, do, do,
Fuck!
do,
I can't even
do, do.
shield. Shield has a verbal component.
That's gonna be
Yeah,
9
son.
bludgeoning damage.
Okay. Okay. I'm looking pretty nasty right now. But it's the end of my turn.
Lyric, you are up.
Does this thing look like it's still wailing?
Yeah.
Okay. She's going to then. What does she want to do? Hold on, I gotta. Is. Okay. She is going to. Do I? Oh. Okay. She's gonna pull out. What does Lyric know about undead creatures?
Give me an Arcana check.
Ooh, yay. Are kind of good.
Like,
It's
what
28.
exactly are you trying to think about this undead for?
What they're weak to.
Radiant. They don't like
What
holy
about-
things.
What about fire?
Fire's not good either.
Okay, she's gonna light a candle from out of her pouch.
Come to the light, little one.
Hold on. She's going to approach the creature. And she is going to... it would take an action to light the candle. She's going to hold her... She's going to hold the candle up. And she's going to wait for her next turn to do something.
Okay, that ends your turn.
She's going to keep... Yeah, she's going to keep the concentration up on the silence for now.
Mountain Blood, you are up.
So before I do any action, does the undead baddie over here
Misclick, sorry.
react to the candlelight at all?
No.
Okay. So that will change what I thought. Oh, with what I had in mind. So I will then, since the bubble is down, so he's vulnerable, quote unquote, again. The wall force is gone.
Yep.
If wall force is gone, that's when the silence went up.
So just check. So I'm just gonna start up a rage again.
That doesn't that kind of takes vocal components, but you just need to yell, so you rage.
Yeah, I mean, it's like I could just yell for myself, but it's not gonna affect anybody else. It's
Yeah.
just gonna be me because it's adrenaline. And then gonna cleave.
21 will hit.
14. For 14 slashing. Gonna go. Still upright.
Yep.
Round 2. 26 across the board.
26 will hit.
So 6 slash and then that'll be it.
Seeing as you're just the closest person to him, he's gonna kick a couple punches at you, Mountain Blood. So that's going to be 21 to your AC.
Yeah, that hits.
As you take 9 bludgeoning damage. He's gonna take a punch at you too, Lyric.
9.
That's gonna be 17 to your AC.
That'll hit.
That'll be 12 bludgeoning damage.
And down goes the silence.
The sound of silence.
As he is just basically just screaming, "Die! Die! Die!" Gnarl's up.
Gnarl's going to hop down here and start howling. To use to distract the Revenant and give the help action to Victor.
The Victor's
He's
up.
in range. Victor's going to charge.
Charge.
Shit. Cause that yeah, he's gonna charge because the only person he expected to resist the shatter from the sound spell going down is now surrounded by other people who would definitely be hit.
Let's go.
Alright. Now, same thing as usual. Let's go for a good old bonk with Longsword of Mayhem. And he has advantage, so 22.
22 will hit.
Please take 11 slashing and 2 acid. Is he still up?
He's still up.
All right. Another. Actually, not no slash. He's good, and he's going to use his bonus action to use lesser martial casting to change out one of his attacks for our green flame blade. Here comes the fire. Here comes the pain.
Let's go.
17 to hit.
17 will indeed hit.
5 for a bonk. Of 8 slashing, 5 acid, and let's see, it is 1d8 plus spellcasting bonus. So 1d8 fire. Fire. 3
Have you
plus
already
4,
regained some of your health?
7 fire damage. And Victor will not leave himself in flame this time.
Anything else you can do?
See, that's his bonus action. Yeah, that is it.
Okay, so Electra's gonna sneak on in here and stab this guy in the back. So that's going to be 33 to hit.
Really? 33?
33.
That seems excessive.
Yes, it is. That's going to be 11 piercing damage from her dagger. Then roll sneak damage.
Sound like a lot of dice. Don't man.
That's going to be 11 piercing and 40 for the sneak. And she just drags her knife down this guy's back.
Ooh.
As he crumbles to the ground.
So that was 40, like 40?
40 sneak damage, yes.
Damn.
As he kind of crumbles over. Curse you. Your lackeys won't stop me, Paul.
He lets out a small toot before he disappears.
Nildir, you are up.
Did he just die? Does he just get sliced up and bashed up to pieces?
He went down, yes.
That's not ominous whatsoever. He didn't turn into something else, did he?
Nope, his body's still on the ground.
Okay. Just wondering why we're still in combat.
Does our next Necromancer friend want to do some necromancy?
I feel like resurrection's gonna be afoot on this one.
If only we had a necromancer wizard who was an expert in the Rose and undead to know what we need to do to make sure this thing doesn't come back undead.
You know, that would make way too much sense to have something like that.
If only.
If only, yeah.
I don't think anyone here will say Bupkis otherwise.
Can I get a better look at this thing to figure out how we can get it to not come back?
What do you want to do?
Anyone?
Can I?
Would a person have prior knowledge about how to like properly dispose of one of these so it doesn't come back?
Would I know how we can get rid of this thing so it's not just gonna pop back up at some point?
Do an Arcana check.
Phoenix.
Is that with advantage because he's a necromancer?
I suppose, yes.
Oh my god. That is so amazing. I'm glad I thought of it.
It means fire. We'll just light this thing up right here. It'll be a nice little...
Arcana. 14.
Yeah, maybe do some fire or radiant damage to it.
Sacred flames.
Kill it with fire.
He did feel okay. That's right now.
Technically, the damage that downed him was not fire or radiant.
Kill it with fire. I'm gonna put a firebolt into this corpse.
Okay, roll to hit.
Mule deer said out loud? Mule deer say that out loud for everyone to hear? If so, I'll just switch over to fire. So I'm holding
I'm
my
assuming they'll do
Hold
that.
on, Hodor.
Don't miss.
Hodor.
I'll hit it with firebolt if need be.
Water and water and water.
Torches? Can you just load it up with a torch?
Good.
You have firebolt?
I have firebolt, but there's a problem. It's technically on the ground, so wouldn't that be a disadvantage?
It's
I don't
unconscious.
think so.
Sorry,
It's like you
brain.
crit.
It's just been a while.
At
Firebolt.
this point.
19.
Okay, you hit it. Roll for damage.
I'm scared.
I forgot it's
Done.
only that if it's up, it's a disadvantage.
It's like it's prone.
3.
Kill it already. It's done.
It starts burning.
Woo!
Zane either still is in vacation brain or the drinking has got to him. Jesus
Yes.
Christ, that took fucking forever.
Yes, it is. It's both things. It's both things.
Oh, jeez.
Above game, that guy may have been a berserker in his life.
Victor, while the corpse is burning, he's going to try and he's gonna resist the fire. He's gonna investigate the body.
Give me that with disadvantage because it is burning.
Yeah, he's not. It's not so much the point of looting. He's trying to figure out who the fuck was this guy in particular, because he's never seen a day of his life. Anyway, investigation with a disadvantage, and we get shit rolls. I know it, and it's a 14, not a shit roll.
From what you can tell, that body looks like it was kind of mummified.
I'm assuming it wasn't completely mummified. But,
As you're kind of looking, as Electra kind of looks into it. Huh. This body's like it's been mummified, like it died in the desert and just totally dried out.
I have been hearing there's been mummies in the desert, but they're supposed to be pretty rare.
Well, no, more like he was lost in the desert, died, and his body just lost all its moisture. Not like a traditional preserved mummy, but just mummified.
I would like to loot if there's anything. I want that sword that the one had before.
This guy was punching people, and all the other rights turned to sand.
So none of the weapons were recoverable.
Correct, and like I said, the other guy didn't have any weapons. He was just beating you to death.
Yeah, it's like if there was a drop sword, it sounded amazing, and I would love to have it, but okay.
Everyone give me what would be the good check for this? Yeah, give me an Arcana check.
Heck yeah, let's roll. Roll high. 6 across the board.
Sorry, Arcana, which so happy I'm good at now. 25.
That's the other game.
That must have been a lucky sip right there.
A real lucky sip.
If there's something that Mount Blood wants, he better have it too.
So both Victor and Nildir, you sense like some spectral force kind of leaving this area as to like wander off to find something. Nildir, you know from your previous roles, its soul is still out there. It still needs to seek vengeance for what caused him to become the Revenant in the first place.
Wow, that was spoopy.
Hmm.
As you're bleeding kind of profusely right now.
Yeah, I'm bleeding quite profusely.
I just walk up
Timmy?
to him and be like, I'm sorry.
Yes?
Timmy,
If it was me, I apologize. I have no control of my actions.
I have an above board question because I forgot to bring it up before.
Sure.
But we had a shopping trip before we left for the desert.
Yes, you were gone the day I think a lot of that happened too.
Hey,
Maybe, I don't remember.
Lyric needs something of 500 gold pieces of value.
Jesus.
A diamond. Because she took a spell from when we got the artifact. She got a spell. And she took this.
Ooh.
Can we say she picked up
Retroactive,
diamonds?
I can say you picked up 500 worth of diamonds to cast that spell.
Okay. She's going to look at Neil Deer.
Mm-hmm.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
Hold on, I'm reading this description.
Also,
I
what?
can't
Look,
return an
return
undead
an
creature to
undead.
life.
Okay, so this guy's technically undead.
Dead now, but yes, probably undead before.
But his soul is looking for another body.
Does Wait, do soul gems exist in this realm?
He
Okay.
was a revenant. He was mummified and was moving around. So I say there's a very strong chance that he was an undead.
Hmm.
Yes, he was an undead.
Hold on.
Which is why I couldn't use my animate dead spell on him.
Too bad somebody didn't have like a speak with dead spell, because that'd be cool too.
Unfortunately, I
Okay.
don't have that. I'm just trying to figure out a way to prevent him from entering another body.
Hildir, I'm gonna say this, you know from stuff, you can't.
So was this undead like disintegrating into dust? Would that even be possible to raise the dead in dust?
No,
Is it
this one's
still,
not turned
like-
into dust. The other ones
Okay.
did.
Okay. I was just curious. It's like everyone else was turning into sand, so
As I'd like to say, there's sand everywhere. It's in my axe wounds.
Yeah, we should probably. There should probably heal up Neil there before he bleeds out.
Hildir, I said I'm sorry.
Or we want to do, just chlorize the wounds.
What does Nildir know about revenants?
What
Hildir,
do I know about revenants, Mr. DM?
So yeah, basically you know that
As I'm
they're,
patching myself up.
from what you got from previous rolls, they're a type of undead that basically seek to get revenge for the person that killed them in life. And basically, if their body dies, they'll just possess another corpse they find to continue their purpose.
They'll
And
just
I
So,
will
so,
pass
so,
that
hold
on.
on, hold on, hold on.
Potentially,
I'm
this
reading
might
up
not
on-
be its original body.
Okay,
it's a floater.
okay. That's why I was trying to figure out a way to get its soul resurrected, so that way I could. But I guess I would need resurrection for that. So,
Also,
Do it
Neil there, do you have any health potions on you?
I have one. I think.
hi, I'm a bard.
You also
I
do know,
know.
Neil, that it has a year to complete this task, or it just goes to the afterlife, whether it wants to or not.
Hmm.
Yeah, we don't even know the timeline that's at right now.
That's the
I know,
only
but
way to stop it from a wish spell.
Frick.
Cool.
Today could have been its last day, for all we know.
I'm gonna ask, did you guys hear me say his the name it said when Electra took it out?
Nope.
No.
Okay.
That word.
So basically it goes, I will find you, Paul.
Ah! It's I can't feel my legs.
I can't believe it's after Paul Muad'Dib. I mean, I know he's a dick, but
Oh,
Who's Paul?
I have no clue.
God damn it,
Actually,
Paul.
that's not enough to go.
Paul.
That's why I was looking for an
God damn it,
identification on
Paul.
him. Like any kind of sigils or basic ways of identifying who the hell this was. But if that wasn't his original body, that's not going to matter.
Paul
As you're
from
kind of
Cubs.
standing there talking, Electra goes, huh. You said the name Paul. I seem to
Yeah.
remember somebody important with that name around Canopus when I was trying to find when I was working with Nihilithotep around here last mission. Why can't
Good
I
question.
remember?
Don't say his name. He'll somehow find a way to pop out of nowhere.
Paul sounds like he's probably a saint of a church somewhere.
Can I
His
make
name
a
Paul.
history check to see if he happens to know a baron by the name of Paul?
Yep,
And
give
my-
me a
and
roll
does
for
it-
history check.
History 19.
Yeah, you seem to recall that was maybe one of the higher ups in Canopus. Even before the Empire took it over in that war not too long ago.
Is he still a baron or is he different right now?
Don't know for sure.
Well, there is a noble that goes by the name of Paul that was around Canopus. You know, before the Empire took control.
You remember hearing that back in your mercenary days.
Yeah, back around in my old back when I was just a member of a Bronzo troop. And we were going through the borders around here. Okay, now since it was that history check, how long ago was that war? Or rather, how long has Paul supposedly been around? Like,
That war was about a year ago or so at this point now.
okay,
Maybe a little longer.
And based on that, how would I know of Baron Paul as a elderly gentleman, young and spry, so on,
Middle
or
aged.
somewhere
He'd
middle
be
aged?
middle aged.
Okay, last
A
question.
little bit younger than your dad, I'd say.
Okay, last question. And this you consult with Neil there on this. How old could we estimate that spirit that's running around the desert that was just trying to kill me? Can we take a stab at a if it's like an ancient spirit or just recently dead? So now he has a year, so I'm just trying to get it more accurate. Like, would this be before or during the war?
If he was of any importance, he would probably be a holiday or something, a day to remember him, wouldn't he?
Yeah. I'm trying to glean just how far back, because there might be someone I need to go put thumb screws to.
Yeah, Nildir, you would know that revenants only last about a year before they forcibly have to be passed on.
Yeah, so just so Victor's on the same page.
Yeah, that thing was around for less than a year.
So that probably would have been during the war then. Again, this is all working in a vacuum, so well, relatively less than a so I think we need to pay this Baron Paul a visit.
oh, can't feel my legs.
But anything else you guys wish to do tonight?
Us.
Yeah, I noticed. I got nothing other than, well, the body is rapidly burning and decaying to nothing. What was he armored with?
Leather armor.
Any kind- Oh,
essentially.
Blah. Blah. In that case, as the fire goes out, is there anything from the ashes that survived?
Nope.
And we can't do anything with the ashes, so
As the
I
wind
can't
just
gather
blows them into the wind, the air.
yeah.
Yeah.
I can't think of anything good otherwise for. Otherwise, he would just regenerate.
Why do
Oh,
all
well.
the undead have the cool stuff that we can't have? That's stupid.
Also, thanks for the save, Electra. Let's see. I don't know about you guys, but I'm going back to sleep.
Like Victor's going to sleep, or
He's just gonna keep his armor on and he's gonna nuzzle up somewhere and just
oh,
flip over
that's cute.
and keep uppers at his arms. Like, well, that happened. Anyway,
Sorry, I wasn't there for part of it, but you know.
that's
You were
alright.
off sleeping in a different
fine, I
building, so you
understand.
didn't hear it right away.
Yep.
No,
I'm a hard sleeper.
nobody's dead. Everybody's still alive and kicking.
Electra goes, well, you guys took a beating. I kind of didn't. I'll keep watch the rest of the night.
I took a punch to the face. That's about it. That's not new.
I took a
Nope.
couple axe hits.
I was gonna say nil, dear. I'm sorry.
I think there was more friendly fire damage done than anything else.
Yeah.
I apologize. When I rage, I don't know who I am.
You're not you when you're hangry.
Yep. Didn't have that sweet candy beforehand. Didn't have a taco beforehand, so made me who I was.
Yeah, everybody goes to bed. Everybody gets a long rest.
Heck yeah! Woo! Woo! Why is no one a morning person around here? Morning Blood's just jazzed. He's waking up for the day.
Yeah, it takes a couple more days for you to get across the desert, but it's pretty uneventful. Find a couple of the other places like this that were old abandoned buildings that are good way stops for the passage over. No one really gets heat exhausted because you're properly prepared with that AC stone during the day.
I'm so sad because Lyric got rid of her parasol.
But yeah, you missed. He got it up. Victor got an AC stone from your gnome artificer.
AC stones kick butt. We love these.
It hangs from the neck and it just blows in your face.
I have that forever wind. That superhero wind.
But yeah. After a
Even though
couple
it does
days, you
not-
see on the horizon palm trees appearing from the distance.
The AC stone doesn't affect Mountain Blood's hair at all. It always stays the same.
But yeah, does it look like we're coming up on Canopus?
Yep, it looks like because the town from which you recall before the Empire, what's the word I'm looking for? Annexed it from Dragon's Bane. It used to
Dragon's
be,
Bane.
it wasn't the Oasis town.
Yeah. So now we're on the deep desert.
Mm-hmm.
As you get closer to the city, in the background, you see what looks like, kind of going towards more of the border where Dragon's Bane is, a fort that's being assembled. It's got basically one main tower's done. You see kind of a wall ramparts kind of being put together between another kind of undone tower. That's kind of like the main protection of the city being forced up here. It looks like there's kind of like a small, like little rock outcrop that they're building it on for better support. Man, the Electra's going. It's gonna be nice to get out of the desert into actual decent bed. And hopefully, this town has an inn.
Heck yeah. Always, I've got some cots available if you want to lay on that for the time being.
Where are you keeping? I'm gonna no.
He looks at
Don't
you.
worry about it. Just don't worry about it.
You've had cots this entire time?
In my explorer's pack.
You've had cots this entire time?
Basically just
No one asked.
Victor's just
No, can't argue with that.
Nobody asked. Everybody goes to sleep. I just roll out a cot.
well, no, we're already at this.
But Mountain Blood Lyric could have said something because she only sleeps 4 hours a night or meditates. She would have seen you in your cot.
Okay, I just realized something. It was 4 years ago, the war. So.
Okay. Okay, so maybe not during the war, sometime afterward.
Yep.
Mountain Blood just goes up to Lyric and finger and lips. You don't know who I am. You don't know what I'm capable of.
I mean, just my notes. How far off is the Canopus? Is it still a day's away or
No, it'd be like at this point it's about 10 minutes.
Alright. Let's keep going. Want to be in a new bed by nightfall.
Heck yeah. Anything's better than a cot.
It's still midday, so you got plenty of time to do stuff when you get there too.
Also, Mountain Blood, I'm gonna punch you for for just
Nobody
carrying on
asked.
cots and not telling anybody.
Nobody asked.
Why would anybody? Why would anybody? Anyway,
Yeah, as you reach this approach the city, everyone give me a perception check.
sure thing.
Perception.
As long as nobody's percepting on my bag. Maybe I just lied. I don't know. 13.
That's a
Sharp.
20.
Perception. Natural 20.
Jeez.
Okay, now watch me get the 14.
Coming on clutch on
It'll
perception.
be 14 crit, then another 14. Or I'll get like a 3.
Round it
I'll
out.
get like a 6.
Round it out, Nildir. Round it
I'll
out.
get like a 6.
Come on, get a 1 and just like the sun of my
There we
sand in my
go.
eyes.
Close enough. Close
Okay,
enough.
Hey, Lyric, we got natural 20s. High five.
Just Victor and Lyric just
Yeah.
turn their heads the same way at the same time and just see the same thing.
Wait, did you? And did you? Yes.
We found Paul.
That son of a bitch.
Get a second here. A note here so I'd have that saved so I don't forget about it.
Ooh.
So yeah, basically as Skull Smasher and Nildir, you notice that you see a lot of half-orcs that kind of seem to be living in this city. You see a few other humans, the occasional elf and dwarf, but good chunk of the people here are half-orcs.
That can't be.
Lyric
right.
and Victor. As you come close to the city, yeah, you see all the orcs on there. You see, kind of off in the distance, the main kind of waterway that seems... You can see a few guards watching that. And also notice often some of the, kind of like the rocky outcrops in this area. You notice a lot of looks like caves look to be mines in there. Like you see a few, like, smelters outside of them to process the ore. A few fires from that and a bunch of other kind of like mines and factory kind of stuff around this area.
Okay, so we got for no, Canopus is a city or just a town?
It's a decent sized city. I'd say it's smaller than Altair, but bigger than kind of a couple of the farming towns in the Empire you've been to before. Like a good
Big?
10,000 people live in the city.
Okay. We get an Altair.
But you can see a lot of people working on the fort that's being built on one of the rocky outcrops.
Have we been on this side of town before?
We haven't been out past Altair this way, so no,
Like we haven't been
this is
to
our first
this
time here.
particular sector. This sounds
Um,
weird to me.
Yeah,
But
before being built.
So, what do you wish to do now that you're here?
Victor wants to go to an inn and get check in for basically just reserve room for the party.
Okay, so yeah, you see a couple. As you approach the city, you see a couple. Just the town guards saying, "Ah, the more treasure hunters I see have arrived to town. Then I would assume. Welcome to Canopus, ladies and gentlemen. I'm glad you made it safely across the desert."
hopefully, got a
Pleasure and well met.
kid to punch us through.
Let's see. Do you happen to know which way where the best inn in town is?
Ah,
We just
yes,
got into the
yes.
desert.
You notice this guy's also a half orc.
Hmm?
My uncle Zanmorn would he runs the bar called Canary's, the Canary Song. He'll be glad to give you a room there. That should be some available.
Thank you. That is incredibly helpful.
So I assume you guys are here because of the rumors of the god treasure, correct?
God treasure.
I mean, honestly, who isn't at the moment?
Yes, a lot of people. There was a big group that came with the last military escort a few days ago. And one of them was supposed to be some big shot back in Altair named Jinx.
I see. Well, I suppose he gets around.
Yeah, you don't see many tabaxis. He was the first one I've ever seen, so
He said he runs what his own little treasure hunting group.
something like
What
that when I met him at the bar.
he wouldn't be up at the same bar, would he?
That's where I recommended him to go, so most likely. And it's the only one in town.
Ah, fair enough. Above
Don't
work
worry, it's
is
nice
Victor.
and big. So,
What was the name of the guard's uncle who runs the Tavern Inn?
uh, Zanmorn, Xanmorn.
Yeah.
Here, I'll put it in the chat.
Fuck you.
Thank you. So,
But
thank you very
I
much.
kind of lean into Victor for a little bit. Shouldn't they know who we are by now? Or above
Victor,
game
we're
is this
just
like completely separate?
Yeah, you're
sector?
not really known out here.
yeah,
Okay.
and Victor wants to he be kind anytime Mount Blood tries to say like don't you know who we are, he would be basically hit him in the ribs, say shh.
It's just like shh.
He wants to keep. Yeah, no one knows really who we
Neutral
are here.
party
It'd be a
around here.
shame if
Neutral party.
yeah, we're a neutral party. We're just another treasure hunting party. That's all anyone needs to know.
Hey, just let me know next time that we don't have to question it.
Mhm.
Think same town, same like everything applies. So
Well, mostly following Victor's lead.
And Nildir's probably too far out of time for people out here to know who the hell he is.
Yeah. Unfortunately, there's someone in town who definitely know who Victor in the group is, so which he'll
Cool.
explain
They
later.
don't know where I am. They don't know who
Yeah.
I am.
Neil there is the only one who's out of loop on this. But all right.
Nailed it. No one knows when you are. So 1,000 years.
There's one last question Victor would have. Like, seems like the army's building up quite a bit out here. This is to the you said half orc guard.
Yep.
Yep. In that case, Victor would be wondering. So who's the provincial governor out here?
Yes, that would be
On the ruling class.
kind of. He also owns the and maintains the water aspects of the oasis. That would be Baron Paul.
Oh! Oh!
Just Baron. Just Baron Paul, no last name, no house name. Or is that just what he goes by?
Oh.
I think we should
Yes, the house
name
name. What was his
Paul. It's
house name?
a visit.
Oh my God, it's Paul Atreides.
You know, it's tempting to call him that, but I'm not going to.
Oh, you son of a.
I want his name to be.
He
It was
has
going to be
no
something else,
house-
but I changed it recently.
He has no house name. He is just Paul. Paul.
At the land, he is just
Oh.
known as Paul. The artist formerly known as Paul.
The dreaded Paul.
It's so appalling that he'd be called that.
Rowan, that's what I'm going to make his last name.
Rowan. Rowan. Oh, no.
Paul Roden.
Take that, depression!
Where did that just come from?
That was not me.
Wasn't me.
May
Hands
have
up,
been me.
wasn't me.
It was me. May have been me.
Uh-huh. Guilty as charged.
Guilty as depression.
But yes, if you need anything else in town, there is our local blacksmith, the Wyvern's Hammer, and then we also do have a magic shop, the Unseen Eye.
How about tavern? Place that serves? Anything of
Yes,
that nature?
the Canary Song will have both.
Gotcha. Okay, sounds good. Just want to make sure. Who's yawning? Stop that.
Get you some decent fresh food, because I know you probably didn't have much on your journey over here.
Yeah, you can say it was kind of a drought while out in the desert.
He kind of does the finger point to you.
You can say it's a bit of a dry desert.
And there was no dessert whatsoever out there. It was terrible service. Huh.
Anyways, welcome to Canopus, gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen. Enjoy your stay.
And Victor would do a polite nod. Thanks for the information.
Electra kind of does. She's not wearing a skirt, but she does kind of a curtsy motion.
Fair enough.
But yeah, Victor at that point would go in for a group for not a tight group huddle, but just a keeping his voice low but enough for the group to hear. Yeah, we're not really well known out here, so let's keep a low profile. Try and keep a low profile.
As you're saying that, Lyric's pulling out a pink tutu to give to give to give.
I'm not wearing that. I'm not wearing that.
To Electra?
To Electra, yes.
She puts it on, turns around, and does the curtsy for him.
Yeah, deal.
Here we go.
She gives the pink
just looks
tutu
at
back
everyone.
to you.
All is right in the universe now. She just does a head tilt, like any time to Electra.
She does the head tilt back. Like, I got your
So-
back, girl, in the future.
Otherwise,
Just want to have fun. Let's go.
but yeah, otherwise, the only person we have to worry about is Jinx, who I think only Mildred would know.
Thanks, Yomi. Because what? Yomi, ale. Jinx.
You mean
Electra
Nicki
kind of goes,
Minaj?
I'll go try to find some information for you, boss, and kind of sneaks off.
Nicki Minaj.
Make sure to get a room for me. I'll room with Lyric.
Not a problem. I'm trying to think.
Not to hang
What
with
would Victor
boys, that's
do?
how it feels.
Let's see. He doesn't really have anything that disguise himself, so he's just going.
If
Just gonna
need
take
be, I
whatever
could give
desert
you a
garb you
disguise.
have and just
I am an
wrap it around
expert
his.
in disguising people.
He's just gonna keep his hood, keep whatever desert garb he has. Like if it comes to hood, keep that up and wrap and covering his whatever sigils he has on him.
I've got a disguise kit if you really want to be hidden. You just need to let me know. I used to be an actor and a gladiator back in the day.
I've got a disguise kit and have the charisma to actually make it work.
Rude? You saying I'm not charismatic? I feel attacked.
Actually, but we can actually do both.
That's a D4.
We'll go
my
once we
psyche.
go find the inn. We'll hide elsewhere and figure something out. In the meanwhile,
I will say the
Nildir-
guard told you how to get to the inn.
Yeah, the other is he's going to get. Victor's going to basically take a pouch out, separate some gold, and he's going to ask, "Hey Nildir, I need you to go into the inn and reserve some rooms for us, and let me know if you see a loud, boisterous, and kind of a jackass tabaxi."
Actually, I was thinking about checking out the magic shop.
Is the magic shower part of the inn?
No, it's in
I
a different
thought-
part of town.
Okay.
Ooh.
If you want, if you want to do it afterwards, I just need to reserve the room. Because otherwise, I was gonna check out. I was gonna see if we can find out more about why the guard. Actually, no. In that case, Victor was probably going to stop by the weapon shop, the blacksmith.
Yeah, blacksmith.
No, Mountain Blood's going to the inn, which is well. If Mountain Blood's going to the tavern's connected to the inn, so he could always check, get us some rooms.
It's not so much that I think the three of us will be recognized by a certain somebody. I need somebody who doesn't know to go
Because
reserve the
you know,
rooms.
I don't stick out like a sore thumb because I'm taller than everybody else around here.
Yeah, he's also met you, so
It's-
in fact, he's
Honestly,
met all
some
three
of the
us.
half orcs give you a run for your money.
They're certainly trying. Otherwise, we can have Leary do it just again in disguise.
Too bad we didn't have like a changeling in the bunch that could just like change on command. Shoot.
Yeah, it's
that
like
was a
this is
mistake.
one of my very few characters that's not a changeling. I usually either do changeling or kobold.
In the alternate side campaign, I was strongly leaning towards a changeling. So
I have a changeling in that alternate side level 10 thing we just made a characters for.
I'm like, changeling.
I've-
That sounds cool.
All right, focusing
Let's
back
not
in.
get sidetracked here because we
Neil,
gotta.
if you want,
Yes, sir.
yeah, Neil, if you
Present-
want
pre-
to,
present
go out to the magic shop, you got at least let me know if there's anything good there. Any particular?
Was there anything in particular you're looking for? Because there could be very nice things that wouldn't be of any use to you if you're not something you could use.
I don't know. You have a setting stone to all 10 years, so that's not a communication I have in mind. Well, generally, since granted, I know this is gonna sound a little silly when I say it, but we're both of wizard persuasion, so one much more than the other. Anything that might be useful to you, anything possibly useful to you, is probably useful for me. But mostly, anything that can help us not be tracked. Let's put it that way. Especially given we're going after a relic that a lot of other people are. I'm assuming we're not dealing since we're not the only ones in the race. Some of them are going to get rather adverse, and don't mind digging a few holes out of the desert. So we basically let's be prepared for that. Otherwise, I'd say Lyric, how about you go in and reserve the rooms?
Lyric's already inside.
Okay, so Lyric, you walk inside the bar. You see a few people in there that look like they're out of town people that more like elves and dwarves and stuff like that, because mostly you see mostly humans and half orcs around here. You don't see a tabaxi in here, but you see a big kind of half orc kind of tending the bar. Evening, Missy. Here to book a room?
A few rooms if you have them available.
Ah, yes. We do have a couple available. Running a little short on there with all the adventurers looking for that so-called god artifact. How many you need?
At least 2, 3 if preferable. Depends upon how many beds you have in each room.
Here. Got a couple 3 beds and a couple 2 beds open.
One of my party is she kind of like puts her hands to her neck and then goes like up and down and left to right. He's big.
Like a nervous twitch, that lyric captain said.
Best do 3 rooms then.
Probably.
So 3 doubles.
Probably he probably needs 2 beds. Yeah, that will work.
Yeah, that'll be how many nights?
You're in the headlights, like,
Just for 4 nights at least, and if
4
we need
nights,
more,
okay.
we'll let you know.
So I'll get the. A lot of people have been stiffing me lately because of this stupid treasure hunt. So do you mind paying in advance?
Yeah, how much do you want for 4 nights?
4 nights for 3 rooms. Say 30 gold.
Lyric pulls out her pouch of gold, which currently has 4,482 gold pieces in it.
Right.
1, 2, 30. Here you go.
How's that?
He hands you, goes back behind the counter. Okay. Looks through a book, ledger. Perfect. I got 3 doubles next to each other, even still. Hands you 3 keys. Should be on the second floor.
Can Lyrics? Is she able to read the ledger at this distance?
Give me a perception check.
Say, if it's only a short distance, what do you think?
24.
Hey, nice.
You can read it. Basically, it just says if the room's occupied or not.
She's looking at names.
Trying to look for Paul.
No, she's not looking for Paul specifically. She's looking for
Vaccine.
pseudonyms, specifically ones tied to thieves, because she's got this now.
Yeah, so what's the name's gonna be on the rooms?
She'll look. She'll think about it, and she'll go, let's do... Gnarl for 1. We'll do Mary Poppins for 1. And then we'll do Celine for the other one.
Yeah, say if you wanted to know the nose Nildir.
Gnarl, Mary Poppins, you said?
Mm-hmm.
And what was the last one?
Celine. Celene.
Keeper's just typing that into his typewriter over here.
Making sure I write this down.
Deputy. Just kidding.
Okay. I assume you're Celine then?
Correct.
Okay. So yeah, you basically see just a bunch of few common names. You do see Jinx on the room across from Celine. But nothing that really seems to be like thieves' can't kind of like code names.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go put my stuff in my room. I guess I should describe my cohorts. There's a tiefling with cut off horns, a half elf who's in some gaudy robes, and the big guy. You'll know it's him.
Goes without question.
Oh, this guy's
He
like
gets- he
6.5 feet tall that you're talking to.
Like he looks. He's bigger than you.
I don't see that very often.
That's why you'll know him. He gets the Mary Poppins room.
Okay.
He has a good sense of humor. He'll laugh.
And you forgot to describe Electra.
Yeah. Okay. Electra's gonna make herself known to
No,
this guy.
you would basically she's kind of a human that's sneaky. She looks like she's got an air of I'm gonna steal from you, but she's actually harmless.
And then the other one is a female human. She looks kind of shady, but she's really not. She's a big old sweetheart.
Accurate.
As you see her sneaking through the book room in the back.
Lyric will immediately point her out. There, that's her.
And she's already gone.
That's the one.
Oh, she'll snap her finger. Too slow. Good.
Just a sweetheart.
Huh. Well, enjoy your stay. I hope you don't die.
Wow. Does that happen around here?
To quote my old Professor Oak, there's a time and place for everything.
Professor Oak. So I'm laughing above game. Sorry.
Well, very well. Need anything? Bar's always open.
It's not that cool.
Now, if you just got here, we'll be sure to get you some good food to fill your stomach.
Will do.
As you kind of hear the chef in the background. I make good food. But anyway, now that the group kind of has their rooms and everything's set to go for the next stuff that goes on here, that's where we're going to end the session for the night.